Thank you everyone for listening to our new weather update. Up next, we will have our friends with their all-new talk show about the market economy. Prepare to be amazed as they cover both what's related to the market economy and what isn't.
Thank you for that, Jerry, and you are right. Today is going to be an exciting day here at the office. We are starting a new video series that will capture the imagination of many. Here at our new set, we will go deep into the topics of what the market economy is, how it works, how it is structured, and some juicy details from viewers just like you. So today we will have the pleasure of interviewing a person with whom the stability of our market economy lies. This man is a very important contributor to our market economy today and really makes sure the gears of life keep spinning in our day-to-day lives. Please welcome Tobias Everson. I'd like to thank you again for joining us today. It's a real treat for us to interview someone like you on our very first day.
Well, I'm very pleased to be here and to be able to share my thoughts and ideas with you and the world.
Let's start with the basics. How would you define the market economy?
Well, market economy to me is very important, because I deal with a lot of its problems and make sure it keeps running smoothly.
Okay, but in your opinion, what is it?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, because it has a lot of deeper meanings.
Would you like me to help you with that definition? Because you seem to be struggling there. I can pull it up if you'd like.
Oh, that'd be great, thanks. I'm just feeling a bit sick today.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry. It's alright. We all have our bad days. Okay, so, a market economy is an economic system in which economic decisions and the pricing of goods and services are guided solely by the aggregate interactions of a country's citizens and the businesses, and there is little government intervention or central planning. This is the opposite of a centrally planned economy in which the government decisions drive most aspects of a country's economic activity.
Well, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to confuse the viewers if I got it a bit wrong.
Of course. Moving on. Right after this commercial break. Bonjour. My name is Jacques de Sagnier. I'm the president of the Louvre in France. We have many masterpieces here at our fine museum, such as the Mona Lisa, the Last Supper. But for a limited time only, we are in the possession of a masterpiece, Claire. It was very hard for us to come by this beautiful masterpiece because it is so expensive now. But for a limited time only, it is on display. Look at the nose. Perfect construction. The tissue, the flesh. You know on the Mona Lisa, the way it took him forever to get the smile? This mole, right here. The mole. Let me tell you a little bit about that mole. You see this mole here? This is a perfect mole. So much preparation went into that mole. It took a full bream of paper to perfect that mole. Now, there are some other important artistic details, but I'm not going to bore you with that. Instead, I'm going to talk about the security around this thing so it's not stolen from our prestigious museum. Clarabelle is protected by a multi-layer security system. It starts off with our ex-gendarme, more serious than Buckingham Palace officers. Look at the strong demeanor here. But then, what's this? Try and take it. Bulletproof glass right here. Thermal scans everywhere. No one is taking Claire. Clarabelle is ours. Yes. So come and join Claire here before it's too late.
You've seen these creatures on planes, but have you seen them on trains? Join our friends as they fight to answer one simple question: will they survive? Viewer discretion is advised.
We are back. For those of you who are just joining us, we are doing a new talk show about the market economy with our warmly welcome guest, Tobias Everson.
Thank you, Jerry, and welcome back. In your opinion, what criteria does one need to successfully fulfill your job?
Well, to do my job successfully, you have to be smart, and you have to be able to handle the things that this economy throws at you.
So do you think someone like me could do your job?
Well, since my job requires intellect and brain power, someone like you might struggle a bit.
I see. do on a day-to-day basis to help maintain a healthy market economy?
That's a good question. So what I do is I organize my employees into effective groups to deal with the problems that this economy throws at us.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, I actually have some definitions, or actually guidelines here of what a good market economy leader should do. So a lot of it does have to do with intelligence and intellect, as you're saying, but there's a lot to do with also public speaking and not stuttering, something like that, and forming good sentences, which you're clearly really good at doing. You know, you've got your thoughts organized, so that's great. You're really holding up the team.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So we're going to cut off this presentation a little short to visit some folks around the world to hear what they think about the market economy. Bye-bye.
What is the market economy? So, how would you define an effective economy?
I would define an effective economy as an economy that successfully gives the consumer what they ask for without having any flaws and not wasting too much money on it.
The economy in Canada, I think that as citizens we feel very comfortable. We don't worry too much, but I think we need to dig a little deeper and see what's really going on, especially with our regional, provincial, and federal infrastructures. From what I do know a little about the economy, I feel like we're not taking our natural resources as seriously as we should be. Perhaps we're not trading them on the kind of global market the way we should be. Also, of course, there's a theory called the cultural lag theory, which states that we are about 10 years behind the U.S. in many things like economy, and so I think there's a real danger that we're just kind of pulling our socks up after the last recession from the U.S. I think we're going to see more hardships in our economy before we see it grow.
Those people you just saw were randomly selected to express their thoughts about the economy and/or market economy. Let's give a big round of applause for them. And this marks the end of our first week's episode. But before we go, we want to take a question from one of our viewers who submitted in through an email. Johnny DeMarco 27 says, "How is the market economy structured?"
Well, the market economy is structured. Well, every company structured it differently, but the way I do it is so we take the smart people and we put them in charge, and we hope for the best.
I hope that answered your question, Mr. 27. Is that really how it's done? Because over here I have a sheet of paper that gives the conventional structure method. Would you like me to read it to you?
Sure.
An economy is best structured if it can cause efficiency to increase continuously with the size of the firm. A firm is a natural monopoly if it is able to serve the entire market demand at a lower cost than any combination of two or more smaller, more specialized firms.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Enough is enough. Who are you? Do you really represent our nation's economy? What do you do all day?
Okay, I'll tell you. I really do participate in the market economy, and I really am a CEO of this company. But all I do is play Minesweeper all day, and that's why the economy is failing. All of us CEOs just play Minesweeper all day.
Well, then I believe that concludes our talk show today, folks. Hope you all had a great time, and thanks for watching. Now we have Jerry with the traffic report.
Thank you, Bill. The QEW is moving slowly and has been blocked in 2 lanes due to a collision.